Hi everyone, Wayne McCarthy here. This is part 2 of the NetLeaders Dascoin opportunity series, and we're going to cover off probably in 30 minutes, so end to end, what this could mean to you. If someone else has brought you to this opportunity, if you wanted to proceed with it, please circle back to them. There will be links in my video to me, to my Facebook page, and to my link to join if that's what you want to do. So let's just go straight into this and load up this PowerPoint presentation. So we're talking about being at the forefront of this digital value revolution with a Dascoin opportunity. And we talk in terms of NetLeaders in this conversation, because NetLeaders is the organisation that provides the marketing and the licensing structure around your involvement here. Regardless of whether you come in as an advocate or a customer, and I'll explain what those are shortly, you will come in and purchase a NetLeaders license. Now, this provides three things. You will be required to give identification, which will be verified. Authorization is point 2. You'll receive a license certificate, and that will establish the keys to a web wallet that will provide access to DasNet. Now, that certificate will be electronically delivered and will sit in your back office. You'll receive, depending upon the license that you purchase, a number of cycles which you can present to the network. And in most people's cases, it will be to mint Dascoin. So there's a copy of the mock license. Okay. So as of today, the licenses that you can purchase are in front of you. Now it's a little difficult to read. We have a standard license, which is the smallest one. It's €100, 500, 2,000, 5,000, and up to the President package of 25,000. Now, when you do the math around all of the calculations that arrive at a number of Dascoin, I've done that for you, and I'll take you through the components of that in a moment. But on the standard license, you would receive over a period of time, and again, another part of the conversation will explain that, 572 Dascoins, the manager's license 2,860, and so on down to the President's license of 676,000 Dascoin. Obviously, the more that you spend in terms of a license value, the more Dascoins you get. Now, the calculation is simple as this, and I'll just sort of blow this up if I can. And if we have a look at, say, the standard license, you'll see that there's 1,100 cycles, and with this offer, which will last 2 weeks, a 30% bonus of cycles, which gives you 1,430. Now, to calculate the number of coins that will be minted to your wallet, you multiply the 1,430 by 2, and that's as a consequence of the upgrade that comes with it. And the upgrade means that I believe it's in this particular case, in this particular license, and in fact for the first 3 levels, 108 days after the minting process actually begins, which will be sometime, I believe, in March or April. 108 days later, your 1,430 cycles are presented to the DasNet minting process, and coins will start to be delivered to your wallet every day. 108 days later, those 1,430 cycles are introduced to the DasNet minting process, and you get more Dascoin. So if we just take a look at the maths on that, let's go to my calculator. You can probably do the same. You go 1,430 multiplied by 2 equals 2,860. And the other factor here is you have to divide that figure by what we call a frequency lock. And that frequency lock relates to the, just one second, Okay, so the frequency lock figure, which is currently set at 5, we divide the 2860 by 5. Now, to get an understanding of what the frequency number means, in very simple terms, it relates to the risk in the business. As time proceeds and risk reduces, the frequency lock responds in the opposite direction. So right now, from in fact 3.7, it's now risen to 5, and as we move forward, every month I believe that will continue to rise by 0.3, 0.4. Depends on the progress in terms of the DASCnet network, and how the organisation sees that from a risk perspective. I mean, clearly, if you've come in at the beginning, you'll obviously have a smaller frequency lock, which you retain for the duration of your license. It does not change, but you wouldn't expect someone coming in, 6 months later to be sitting there with the same frequency lock number, because as time progresses, the risk to anyone that's participating in this opportunity will decrease. Okay, so let's just go back to this. As you can, let's come back. So there's a summary of the number of DAS coins you will receive in the next 2 weeks. This really responds, I guess, to the frequency lock conversation of that earlier slide. The value to the users of the value to the users increases as the size of the network increases, and inversely, the upside potential, which is where we are now, is here when the current network size is sort of down here. But as the network expands, the upside potential when the network is fully expanded, complete, is basically flatline. So we're sitting up around this level, and that's why the frequency lock is at 5. 0.6 billion units of DAS coins produced over 12 years. As to why 8.6 billion, which is 2 to the power of 33, was chosen, don't understand that, but that sizing has been determined by a lot smarter people than I am. So to become a customer and how the minting works, ready to be minted, or ready to be introduced into the network, and then this is if you like, the minting process, and out pops the blockchain accredited DAS coins that then are fed into your wallets. Now, as I mentioned, there's 2 opportunities here. One, to be a customer, where you just buy a license and that's it, done. You wait till the cycles are presented to the network, and at a particular point later on this year, your wallet will have those DAS coins in them. You can sit on them and let them appreciate, or if you wish, you can via a debit card, you can take the value out at an ATM, or if you want, you could trade them on the public exchange. But this is a shot of the back office, and this is what you're paying the 45 euros for. This is showing you, a sample of what the back office looks like if you're growing a team of people. I won't go into all of that detail here. It's another presentation for that. So as I said, as an advocate, you are eligible to, make sure there's nothing behind that, earn commissions from license sales. You have access, as I said, to the back office, a fairly impressive new website being built to do that. And there's an education system that takes you, I think, through 5 levels, from a basic understanding of the DAS coin, cryptocurrencies, and cycles and frequency locks and all that sort of thing, right through to be an advocate, and being at the top level of that education system. So there's 3 ways to earn from this opportunity. There's a direct sales bonus, a matching bonus, and a network bonus. relatively simple to understand. I mean, with a direct sale bonus, it's like anything else that if you've been online or even offline, you make a sale, you get a commission. So that stands alone. You get 10% on any sales that you refer. There's a network bonus of 10% on the weak leg, but to qualify for that you need to have 500 euros of sales on each leg, and then you're off and running. And then the power in this comp plan is in the matching bonuses. And again, depending upon what license you've purchased or the sales you achieve, you will receive between 10 and 30% of the binary commission of your referrals up to 5 levels deep, which is pretty damn good. And here's a summary of that. So you've got the various levels of licenses that you can buy. There's a new one here that hasn't been released, and these are the sales qualifications. So if I bought a 500 euro license, I could be earning 5 levels deep if I achieved cumulatively $150,000. So and that's sort of once off. Like once I get to 150, you're there and you're there for life. So there's some incentive to, depending upon where you sit, you can come in and buy your way into the 5 levels with the 25k package, or you can earn through those sort of sales levels. Okay, and this just gives you the levels of commissions that you earn. So your 5th level, and it gives you an incentive to help your downline, you're receiving 30% matching bonus on that referrals sales. So easy enough to understand the direct sales bonus. As you bring people in under your link, you get 10%. This is what the network or the binary looks like. For those that have seen these before, this won't be all that foreign. That would be the power leg, and this looks like the pay leg or the weak leg, and this is the leg that you are paid on. So every week as people come into this leg, you are paid on those sales. You get 10%. And the matching bonuses, as I've said, you can receive up to 30% depending upon the package you buy or the sales you achieve. So the advocate advantages, pretty straightforward. There's a summary. They're paid weekly. There's no ongoing maintenance fees, no activity requirements, exclusive education resources. There are going to be some other marketing tools that you'll be able to achieve to get to. Things like banners and so on will be available. And there's, on a sort of a fairly regular basis, leadership events. I've been to 2 of those. One was in Dubai and one recently in Hong Kong. So there you have it. That's the presentation I wanted to give today. Let me just get me back in the middle. Yeah, so that's the presentation. The choice is really to get involved here, to be a customer, where you just buy a license, choose one that you can afford, and you just sort of basically sit on that and watch the DAS coins drop into your wallet. You can watch the price of DAS coin on the public exchanges and then decide on what you want to do, at a point when you want to, if you want to, cash out. Or you can become an advocate and earn on those 3 levels as I've mentioned. So that's it. I do appreciate that you've spent some time with me today to have a look at the opportunity. If you're looking for more help, there'll be some links and that in the bottom of the video, or at the bottom of the video, and anything else that you need, just give me a holler. I'm always around. I'm on Facebook. I'm generally doing work around the business, so I'm doing this sort of full time now, so I can help you pretty much any time of the day. Okay, look, thanks very much again, as I said, for coming in and having a look. As I said, also make sure you come back to anyone that's introduced you to the opportunity. Talk to them first, and then they can help you, and in turn I can help them with you getting set up. Anyway, we'll catch you up on the next video, and until later, bye for me.